Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure? Yeah?
Yeah. I'm always good.
Right, okay.
It's you that's the problem, you little son of a bitch.
Oh! The time has come. What? Hey, it's taken me ages to prepare for this.
Psych yourself up.
Yeah, that's it. Psyching everyone up. For episode 50 of Friendly, a DayZ podcast. Oh! We asked you to ask us questions. I'm not good at this. We asked you to ask us questions. Did you deliver? Of course you did. We're celebrating 50 episodes, Dave.
50.
You're just going to repeat a random word that I said. Yes, 50, goddammit. 50 friggin' episodes.
Episodes.
Oh, right, okay. We made some special music for the intro because we're celebrating.
We said we, but I mean Andy.
Just me celebrating in my room on my own in my pants.
Oh, underpants dance.
Yeah, so we got a load of questions that we're going to go through. Should we stop this music now? We should stop it. There we go. Music stopped.
It's good music, though.
Thanks. I just wanted to start this episode a little bit different. You know what I mean? We should have some oomph in it. Get everyone in the party mood.
It is. With, like Andy said, we asked you for questions and you did not fail.
No, we got loads of stuff. We got some special questions from you guys, and we've got some special little interviews with some of the squad. We've got like Defcon in here, we've got Mark in here, we've got Wesley.
Yeah.
It was quite fun to record, wasn't it?
Oh, it was very fun, especially some of the questions and some of the ones that didn't quite make the cut for this. They're all just sounds that you guys put in the voice notes.
They're all making it in.
Some of them are good. Yeah, we just act like they didn't all make it.
No, this is about celebration and like entertaining with a bit of oomph, Dave, today. So we just get everybody on board.
It's a celebration, bitches.
That's right. 50 freaking episodes. Unbelievable, Jeff. I still haven't figured out when our episode 2 is. What? That wasn't the question. When our anniversary is. Do you remember when our first episode came out?
I don't know, though. It's a bit like girlfriends, isn't it? When they say, oh, do you remember the day we got together? No, because I can't remember what fucking date it is now.
I'm not sure I was even there.
Yeah, was I even there? They're like, oh, yeah, but we can't. We have an anniversary, when you got engaged and you got an anniversary for your wedding. And then, remember the anniversary when we got together? No, I don't fucking remember.
It's too many dates, bro. Too many days. I don't even remember how old I am most of the time.
I got to ask you. Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to ask you how old I am.
But your birthday's coming up.
It is, yeah, next month.
Oh, God, I need to sponsor this episode.
Okay.
Now, I actually haven't told you about this. I'm dropping this on you live right now.
Okay.
But fuck it. I've got 2 things to talk about. No, one of them can wait because it's not confirmed yet. However, this episode today is sponsored by the Mince Pie Guy on Instagram.
Oh, the Mince Pie Guy.
It's the mince. It's not the Mince Pie on Instagram. It's the Mince Pie on Minstagram. Okay.
Okay.
So every year, have you got me on Instagram?
No, I don't have Instagram, so that's how I can't have you on there.
So then, no. Every year, I fucking love mince pies, and I buy all of them. And then a couple of years ago, I started reviewing them on Instagram and just saying like, this Audi one is wicked, this Morrison one sucks dick, etc., etc.
Okay.
And last year, I set up an individual Instagram account called The Mince Pie Guy. At the moment, I've got 28 followers. Now, that just will not do. So this episode is sponsored by The Mince Pie Guy. If you want to know which mince pies to buy this year, then follow The Mince Pie Guy and he'll help you out.
They're all disgusting.
Unbelievable.
I hate mince pies, man.
Let me read you one of the reviews.
Okay.
You didn't sound fucking impressed with that? Oh, fine.
I don't like mince pies, man. Just the thought of them just makes me feel awful inside.
Right, these ones are Holly Lane mince pies.
Holly Lane, where'd we get these from?
Where are they from? I don't know where these are from. Aldi,
ooh.
109.
Ooh, hit or miss.
The taste was trash. The filling was lacking. The pastry, sugar. Just sugar. Rating,
diabetes.
2 out of 10. Have you ever wanted to eat a Red Bull? These little pockets of glucose have the dentist rubbing their nylon gloved hands together. The Holly Lane mince pies from Aldi are surprisingly cheap. I assume the sugar tax doesn't apply to this festive food. But if it does, the cost to produce these must be in single digits. Opening the pack, they're quite smaller than other mince pies. They're decorated well too, but the sugar and spice and all things nice should be recoined to sugar and all things sugar. The filling tastes like golden syrup and pastry crumbles back into flour and sugar in your mouth. I would avoid these.
Great.
Right. And then I got some other good ones. Oh, wait, here's another trash one. What's this one?
They're all trash.
No, they're not all trash. Oh, these were brilliant. Last year, I think the best ones were Morrison's Bakery.
Morrison's Bakery, like their own personal ones.
Yeah, they were so good. Mate, these are pie-fection in terms of classic tasting mince pies. The shortcrust pastry is crumbly and lays a beautiful foundation for the subtle fruit and spice flavours. Doesn't that make you just want to put that pie in your mouth, Dave?
No, I don't like them.
Put my pie in your mouth. Anyway, this episode is sponsored by The Mince Pie Guy. Go follow him on Instagram. Love you, bye. Oh, shit, I did it. I did the thing. I did the thing.
We're gonna get bummed, mate. He's gonna follow us in one game. He's just gonna fucking stream snipe us.
We're gonna get the evil Running Man Z.
Yeah,
evil Man Z.
Running Man Z. When you refer to it as Running Man Z, that's when you're gonna get the evil man. A bit like when we called him the receding man.
I can't help it. I called him the Running Man Z for years and just as not. It's just
how could you? Because he was hi, I'm the Running Man's at the start. How can you?
I don't know. Hi, I'm the Running Man's.
Hi, I'm the Running Man's. You may have heard me in such things as. No, joking.
It's the same as like that. Is that TLC song? You know, like the Waterfalls one. For years, I always thought it was "Don't Go Jason Waterfalls."
Okay.
I wondered who Jason Waterfalls was. But I recently found out, I say recently, maybe a couple of years ago, that it's don't go chasing waterfalls.
People chase waterfalls. They don't move. They're in the same location every time. I don't mind if you chase twisters, tornadoes, birds.
There's an end goal there, right?
Trains, they move.
Don't chase trains. That sounds dangerous.
Meow, meow. I love trains. Waterfalls, they're static locations. Victoria Falls are not. Yeah, Victoria Falls. Hasn't Niagara Falls. They're not changed. They're in the same position.
They quite literally built a ticket office because they knew where it would be for the next few years.
A few years. It's moved back probably 1 inch.
Right, shall we fucking waffle for ages. I've got the sponsor done. Are you alright for me to do that sponsor, by the way?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I think it's cool.
Of course you are.
All right. Well, I'm going to sponsor the next one.
Go on then, with what?
Dyson Hoover.
Why?
Hoover your peen.
Okay, right, let's get this episode started. Right. Alright, come on. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Right, let's get into these questions. So, you've heard us talk about it for the last few episodes, haven't they, Dave?
They have. We plugged it hard.
And yeah, you guys did not disappoint. I've got loads of stuff to get through here. So I guess we'll just crack on.
Good. Are we starting off with squad ones and go into community, or are we going to go community squad?
I don't know. I'm just going to click on one and see what happens.
Okay.
This first one is from Black Oxide.
Nice. Well, I don't quite know how to respond to that.
Okay, so actually Black Oxide sent a few in, and I thought that would be funny to start off with that.
Cookie Monster.
I don't know, was that like Chewbacca?
No, this sounds like the Cookie Monster getting a stroke.
Getting a stroke?
Yeah, like a cat not having a stroke because he's eating too much cookies.
Oh, it was getting tugged off by Big Bird.
Getting
childhood ruined.
Ernie.
Next one.
It's the question for episode 50. If you're a true die-hard DayZ player, why are there servers out there that have no zombies? I can't play DayZ without zombies. Or infected. Whatever you want to call them. Either way, they want to eat my tasty meat. Discuss.
Discuss.
So
Love it.
I don't know of any servers without any zombies in. Do you?
There are some of them ultra modded servers that they've taken the zombies out.
I do remember. Was it Endzone? Used to have a really cool mod where if the zombies would scale depending on how many people were in the server.
Yeah.
So if the server was full, there'd be barely any Zeds. If the server was empty, there'd be normal Zeds, like normal level of Zeds. So I think, I guess that's more for PvP, isn't it? So the zombies don't mess you up.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, that is probably why people don't want to play servers with zombies. They want to use the game mechanics like an armor, like an armor game, but with like a DayZ version of armor, basically.
Yeah.
Well, that's essentially what DayZ was, isn't it? A mod of armor. But it is a strange one where why would you want to play DayZ without any zombies, as the game is fundamentally a zombie survival game or infected survival game. So I think they play a huge part. They obviously indicate where people have shot sometimes, depending on if they're not broken in your area. Some of the zombies are just stupid. They do factor in sometimes if there's a lot of them in the area. I remember when Livonia first come out, Andy, I hadn't crawled done like a sneak walk in so much time. If I was playing Valheim, I would have had that up to 100 already.
Yeah, I think it's more for, I think you're right, it's definitely more for like the PvP focused servers, right? I can't imagine a survival server getting rid of the infected. That just would not make any sense.
Yeah, well, I think what Black Oxide is referring to is like, why would you play the game if you don't want that element, that element of zombies? And I've got to tend to agree with him. Like, why would you buy DayZ and then go, tell you what, I don't have any zombies on it.
I've got another question from Jiffy Style that kind of suits this question. So I can't remember what he says word for word, but let's have a listen.
Here's a question for you guys. I've got one, and say this one's been bothering me as well. So since the recent update, we have a lot more Zeds, a lot more infected within the towns and the areas, and also outside on the perimeter of the towns, just in random fields I've found. Now, whilst it's made the game more challenging, did we require it? I'm not sure, to be honest. What do you guys think? Do you think that the increase in Zeds and their ability to aggro is an improvement on the update? Or do you think that is a step way too far by the DayZ devs?
Okay.
Interesting. That's a good question. It does tail on with this one, to be fair.
I know, it's almost like I planned it.
Almost semi-professional.
I mean, I personally haven't noticed an increase in Zeds. The only thing I've noticed is since they fucking jerked around with the melee damage, the Zeds are much harder to kill now. And that just annoys me.
Obviously, we started plugging these questions and people started putting questions in for a long time. So it was before this update. So this was like the update before. And I did notice on the update before that zombies now aggro. They've got like super bat hearing now. They can aggro from miles away. And yeah, they're on the peripherals of town. So if you're trying to sneak into that town, they could be found in the woods just outside of town and stuff now. I have noticed that. And obviously now with this new update, sharper items are better to kill zombies. There's no one-hitters anymore. They've essentially made the zombies stronger, but they're not. All they've done is, nerfed the melee, which is... Yeah, did it need it? Not really. There's another thing of making it hard, a bit like the gas zones.
That's it, yeah. DayZ is a hard game, man. I actually saw something, I can't remember who posted it. Someone posted something about, is DayZ too easy? I was like, what? like what game
Only
are you
someone
playing?
has been playing DayZ for like 10 years. Is to DayZ, like 5,000 hour guy is going to make DayZ. No. But there's still essentially times when you go and test yourself. If you just bored playing Chernarus, go on like a mouse and go on ultra survivally, do you know what I mean? And smaller map, try and dodge people. That's essentially just try and test yourself.
That's it. I mean, especially like casual gamer or new player, DayZ's fucking hard, man. Really hard.
There's no tutorial apart from the little things now that they've put on. Before there was nothing. You literally have to. Your first 100, 250 hours, you're essentially learning the game. In fact, you're still always learning about certain things the whole time. That's essentially the thing that makes it so fun.
Yeah. So,
frustrating.
I can't actually remember what Jiffy's question. Are there too many Zeds? No, I don't think there are too many Zeds. I just wish they were easier to dispatch with melee. I think that would be my answer on that.
Yeah, they do sometimes, especially when a guy shoots and you haven't moved and it aggroes onto you. That's fucking annoying. Yes, they could have attacked the mechanics of them, but like they did openly admit that
not on the table.
Yeah, that was the
anymore.
bigger job. That's not going to happen anymore because the job was too much of a mountain. Read into that what you will.
Mm.
Oh.
Another
Stop
question?
it, Ron. Yes, please.
Right.
One from the top.
This one's from Ben, who used to be called 8187 or something.
Yeah, AT&T. No,
Hello to the both of you. Ben here. And as promised, here are some questions for episode 50. First of all, the both of you have such a good rapport on the podcast, and I wanted to know how you both met each other, or how you became friends. And question number 2, if you were lucky enough to be able to afford a mortgage in pre-apocalypse Chernarus, which town would you buy property in and why?
What the? Okay, so first of all, Ben, can you read audiobooks for me, please? Because
amazing voice. He's gonna push Sour Sweet out of the audiobook world.
Oh, he can read audiobooks that that send you to sleep. You get those de-stress ones or whatever.
We could do if someone wrote a book about all their runs on DayZ. I reckon Ben could be the reader out. Like he could read them out for us in like a podcast audio.
Right, what was the first question? Oh yeah, so
how we met?
I can't remember. The school, basically, in lower school. So we would have been
lower school, yeah,
like
so
year 1,
3,
year 2.
4, 5 years old, yeah.
No, I think because I only went to that school in year 1 and year 2. So
I still knew you there, though.
Huh?
Well, I knew you there.
Yeah, but before that, I was in a different school. So year 1, how old were you in year 1?
5. I think you go to nursery 4, and then at
4
5
plus,
you go.
isn't it? Yeah, so 5, 6, around 5 or 6.
Yeah.
God damn. And I don't know, we probably just, Dave was swinging on the swing, was like, push me, and I pushed him off or something, I don't know. And then friends.
No, I think I know. It's I was friends with one of our mutual friends, Ricky, because my dad went to school with his mum. So then we were like forced to be friends. And you were friends with Ricky because you would have been out in the street playing with Ricky because you lived pretty close. And had a family member that lived close to him. Yeah. So then he brought you into the group. Chris and live up the road from me. So then I brought him to the group. Then the foursome attacked the world, and then one left us. Bitch.
And we also always used to play Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Little action figures
and Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
Fucking hell. And Pogs and Tazos.
Then we all went down to the same bottom corner of the field at the same time.
Just started
because
circle
sometimes
jerking.
we're in different classes. I think we're in different circle jerking. Busy doctors.
I thought you didn't hear
it. We went down to that same corner of the field every single time.
And just like smoked bear drugs when we were 6.
Bear drugs. What drugs do bears smoke?
Next. What was the other question? Oh yeah, so what town would you buy a house in?
Yeah, what town would you buy? Yeah.
Do you know what? Sinnerstock is lovely.
Is it?
But also Podgorievka has got the big shopping store and all that stuff. I think because I don't think I'd want to live in like Novo or Cherno. They're like too.
I want a nice little coastal town. I kind of like the new Nizhnoye. I wouldn't want to live in Solnichi. Too much near a massive industrial factory. They're too noisy for me. But then again, so's Niz. Niz ain't too far away from this factory either. So I like something nice and coastal. Nice and coastal. I wouldn't want to go to the big cities like Cherno or Electro. But
just something on the coast. What about the fishing village?
What fishing village?
Up north of Svetliarsk.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, it means I'm away from people, but I'm near the big port. Yeah, I'm away from people. Perfect. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
This one is from our good friend and first interview, Fungal Toes.
Hi guys, it's Fungal Toes. Remember me?
Remember me?
Questions for episode 50. Would you rather nipples for fingers or fingers for nipples? Actually, you probably want something to do with DayZ, don't you? How about if you could have any DayZ experience, any map you like made based on any movie ever, what movie would that be?
Ooh.
Is he map from a movie?
Gonna have to sit and think about this one.
Oh, man. And for the first question, I would want to have nipples as fingers so I can put them in my mouth easier. What?
No, I'd have the opposite. I'd have fingers for nipples. Because, you're always like, I just wish I had a third hand when you're, like, working with something. And then you
What? You have to get your fucking chest really close.
Yeah, you just have to, like, hook your your nipple fingers over to help you.
Oh, mate.
If you're, like, trying to tie, I don't know, trying to tie a bow. It's good to have another finger to hold it down, right? Bang. Done. Movie.
Map.
Do you know what would be fucking mad?
What?
Inception.
Oh, dude, this shit not only mad. Or fucking Matrix.
Yeah. But what, like the actual, the other side, like the outside of the Matrix?
Real life side, yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think
Mad
so.
Max would be good as well.
Oh, yeah, that would be. Or, putting it out there, massive map, Westeros.
Yeah. Isn't that not just Skyrim?
Is it Skyrim? I don't think it's just Skyrim, but Westeros is from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So that would just make it like Skyrim.
Well, no, because you'd have DayZ.
Yeah.
You have to run it.
Okay. Do you want to add on any more onto that?
No, I know. That was a good question, though, the nipples one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I like both of them. That was brilliant. We have got... Oh, what's this one? This one's from Jiffy Style again.
A friendly podcast all about DayZ. It's a zombie-free run to TC. A friendly podcast about DayZ.
Incredible.
Amazing.
I actually have another one. Yeah, I think I told him that will be our new theme tune, but I'm going back on my word, I'm afraid. Did we interview Sauerkraut on episode 19?
I think so.
I don't know why. I'm going to have to check because I'm pretty sure that's correct. I just don't know why I would remember that. And now it's going to be bugging me if I don't find out. So hold the line. Episode 19. Way
19.
So Sauerkraut, host of the DayZ Taskmaster events. He had a few servers for years and years and years. We played Utes and all that stuff. Real lovely, genuine, nice guy. We interviewed him on episode 19, and he's given us a question.
Hey boys, Sauerkraut here. Congrats to your 50th anniversary. I've been listening to you since day one. Time flies. Now to my question. What item or feature would you like to see in DayZ?
Well, fucking hell. How are we going to figure that one out?
Me personally, I'd like a nice get down on your belt buckle one when you get contacted, like a dive behind cover sort of thing, like a dive emote.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, actually, we spoke about cover systems before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? There we go. That's reminded me. I think in that same episode, I spoke about camouflage, being able to camouflage yourself. Like, I don't know, a bush. Do you know what I mean? Like, be able to stick branches in you or be able to go to a trench and rub yourself with mud or something like that, you know? I think that would be amazing.
Like elite sniper style shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about an item? What? I want a kite. Let's go fly a kite.
A kite. An item.
I changed my mind. I want a torch that you can wind up. You know those wind up torches?
Dynamo torches.
Yeah, them.
Dino torches, not dynamo.
But you have to sit there holding left click to wind it up.
Yeah, you make a sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would I want in the game, I think personally, I want in the base game. I wouldn't mind him having that hat, like a beanie hat. But then when you get into like combat and that, you could pull it down to make a face mask, like face jacker.
Oh, balaclava, like
You're like a balaclava. It's a hat, and you pull it down like Game Face Bro, and then you pull it down, and then
you know that's not
like,
a hat,
your face
right?
out.
That's just a balaclava rolled up.
Yeah, but you put it on as a hat, and then you drag it down over your face. Yeah, you put it down as like a beanie hat, so you look like the Sticky Bandits, and then you drag it down, look like Face Jacker.
The fuck is a sticky band? No, I'm not going to ask.
Sticky Bandits from Home Alone. They have like the weirdest little beanie hats on.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Jasmine sent in a question.
Wait, he has been.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Hi, Andy. Can I have my cowboy hat back, please?
Oh.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, he said, "Hi, Andy." There was no mention of Dave.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that question was for you then, mate.
No is the answer. Right, next.
Next.
One of our most recent interviewees, Mowgli, sent in a question.
Oh, nice.
I see most people are taking the piss with the questions so far, so I thought I'd ask a genuine question. What is the first memory that both of you have in gaming? Like, what was your first ever experience that you remember? And what kept you going in gaming? What did you enjoy about it?
Oh.
With each other, or
No, just in gaming in general, I think.
mine would be when I had an original NES, like Nintendo system, and it was just Mario, smashing Mario out, like trying to get as far as I could. And I always used to get fucked on this one episode when you had the Smash and Bros on the different levels that kept jumping around and throwing hammers at you. Them guys used to fuck me right up. I used to get so angry that I've broken a controller. I've broken a NES controller because them fuckers were so hard.
I can't remember when my first... I remember being really, really young. And I remember going to... Well, it was my stepdad's mum's house, right? And her partner, whatever, had like this gaming corner kind of thing. It was like a desk with a TV on it, had like Nintendo on it. And I remember it getting upgraded at one point to like a N64 or whatever. Or anyway, I used to just go, when they used to babysit me, I used to just sit there and just watch him play games. And he'd be playing like Donkey Kong and this game called Buzzbee, I think it was called. It was like a cat. It was like a side scroller. You were just a cat, and it was like a shit Mario or whatever. But the first time and this went on for ages and what felt like for years. One day I was allowed to play, and I played Super Mario Brothers, and I got to the point where I had got a feather and it gave you a cape where you could fly. And I just couldn't work out how to fly. And eventually I did, and it was just so euphoric. Like, oh my God, I did the thing, you know? But oh mate, I would have been really, really young. Yeah, I think that's probably like my earliest I can remember.
Yeah, if he's on about together, it would have to be WWF, or when it was called WWF.
SmackDown.
WWE. Yeah, SmackDown, SmackDown Raw, when we used to play as like the Hardy Brothers and try and take on like fucking the big red man. What was his Mankind? Was it Mankind?
No, you're on about Kane?
Kane or Mankind or whatever the fucking... They're all the fucking same.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's got to be the earliest. Just always being a gamer. Always. I remember going around, I can't remember, it would have been like a family friend or whatever, and just being, there was like I don't even know what the system was. It must have been a PS1, because it had Dino Crisis, and I just was looking at this game, and I was like, I need to play this, and they were like, no, you can't play that, because you're like fucking 2 years old, or well, not that old, but not that young even, but you know what I mean, like you can't play. I was like, I need to play this game. It was great. Just all the time, just being absolutely obsessed.
Going back to a question like that, though, remember when you used to get a PS1 and you get a demo disc?
Oh, they were incredible.
Yeah, and it'd take you to like some point. How many games from that demo disc did you actually go out and buy? Because I think I probably bought about 90% of them on demo discs. Because I was like, Cool Borders on the demo disc, I definitely bought that. Abe's Odyssey, definitely bought that. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking mad.
I think I bought precisely 0 I used to just play the fuck out the demo discs.
Oh yeah, 100%. It only takes you to a point.
Yeah, I know, but then you just start again. Do you remember Roll Cage? You were like this car that could flip over. I played the shit out of that demo and Vagrant Story as well. Played that a ton.
Yeah. I also played Twisted Metal.
Yes, well, Ricky had that, so I didn't need to buy it.
Yeah. It was mad. It was absolute mad.
I always used to, going a little bit off subject, but it was new. Always used to get like £2 for lunch or something like that for every day at school. And I just wouldn't eat. And I'd save up that £2 every day. And on the Friday, we'd go into town. And there used to be a shop called Computer Friendly, and it did like secondhand games. So you used to go in there, you used to go in there with your £10 that you'd saved up all week because you haven't eaten, and then go buy a secondhand game for £10, and then that'd be it. That'd be wicked until the next week, and then you'd go do it again.
That guy was actually really good in that shop. Because if the game didn't work for some reason, or your PS1 was oversensitive, you know, the little lens didn't pick it up, he'd just quite happily just give you another game.
Yeah, just exchange it. It was good.
Yeah.
But I spent loads of money in that. Way more money than I should have as a kid.
That guy retired happy, I think, because he just made loads of kids happy. That's weird.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We got another one, Dave, from Black Oxide.
Yeah.
So, after listening to episode 42 and the talk of the mystical bubble lag, I do also subscribe to that theory. Trust the mushroom, trust the bubble.
Trust the mushroom, trust the bubble, trust DEFCON, it seems. Them Americans sticking together.
Yeah. Black Oxide, man, you're getting fucking too much airtime, bro. I think he actually put in like 5 different things.
He was good. He kept the ball rolling. I mean, we like it. We like it. Like activity.
Did I hear that right? That Andy is going to go get Skittles? That is amazing. He didn't cut that out.
What?
That was Chef Dirk.
That was Chef Dirk.
Yeah.
Oh,
question,
man.
but I'll take it.
Oh, that's funny shit, man. And Skittles are amazing. Is that one again? Why is that one keep coming out?
All right, shall we? I don't know how. Oh, and what else have we got? Let's do one more for the community, and then let's see if we can move on.
Okay, gentlemen, I've actually got a serious question for you guys. So, DayZ is obviously one of the best games ever made, and it is clearly your favourite game. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing Friendly, a DayZ podcast. So, if you had to cast your mind back to the best game you've ever played, excluding DayZ, what would it be?
I think I got one. You can go through all the shoot 'em ups, the first person shoot 'em ups that me and Andy play, like all the Battlefields and PUBG, whatever. We could go through all them, but I think personally for me, the one that gives me so much time, the one that's second on my list on my PC by not even half the hours of DayZ, but it's Valheim.
Really?
Yeah, Valheim. I know you thought I was gonna say Hell Let Loose, but it's Valheim for its, the adventures that we have. There's just so, remember when DEFCON come up with that, let's ride to Valhalla. We're taking on each boss. We're taking on each boss. We're going on these massive adventures. When we see things for the first time, remember when we went into the Mistlands for the first time? It was just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like that experience of DayZ. When you it's similar euphoric.
Yeah, and there's the discovery element of it, I guess, and the adventure. And yeah, okay, all right. I just
and the panic and the absolute panic when someone's whooping your ass. When you come to that fueling village, little goblins, and they fuck you right up, man. And you're like, what the fuck? Where have they come from? Help me! So it's that time where you're taking on, you didn't know you were taking on a squad, and then you kill one guy, and then two friends come out of the woodwork, you're like, run away, you know.
Oh, no, help me get my body back.
Yeah. Oh man, the panic. You're on by yourself, and then Andy's at work, and you message him, Andy, you busy? Not particularly. Why? I need a body recovery, please.
Need a bodyguard to run into the plains with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, Valheim is a really good game, but I didn't even think of that when I immediately thought of two different games.
Okay.
One of them's super cliche, so I don't think I'm going to go with that one. But the other one I don't completely agree with. I'm just going to go for it. Right, Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, we slayed
has
that
to
hard.
be one of the best games ever made. I haven't played any of the reboot or redone ones because they were PS exclusive, and then I think one of them came over to Steam, and then I realised like it's only fucking some of the game. I think I'm just going to wait until they're all out, which might be another 10 years, but who knows?
Who does know?
So that was an incredible game. Spent so many hours on that. However, I think the best game that I've ever played would be Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. It just had I'm a massive Metal Gear fan anyway, and it had everything in it. It was...
Huh?
What was that?
What was that?
It was so good, and like I played Metal Gear 1 to death, played Metal Gear 2 to death, played Metal Gear 3 not as much, and 4 I think I only played it once, to be fair, and then completed it and then done whatever. But Metal Gear 5, I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into that, and it just worked as well. It was beautiful. The mechanics were great. You could play it any way you wanted. It was open. I need to start it again. I need to play it again. Yeah, I think that's my answer, man. Metal Gear 5.
You went dark. You went deep. I could have gone like PS1 style, like one I played non-stop, like Medal of Honor. That was my World War II games were the one that I loved.
Yeah, but you've got nostalgia on it, right? So the reason why I'm picking Metal Gear 5 over Final Fantasy 7 because the question was, what's the best one? Not because I was a spy.
Oh, sorry.
Because you're saying what's the best game? Now, if you're putting both of them next to each other today, what game is the best game? And Metal Gear 5's the best game.
All right, well, Valheim wins for me then because I just loved it, man. I remember how jealous I got when I was in Barbados and jealous that you lot were playing Valheim.
Get your priorities right, man.
I was relaxing we had rented a villa with one of my friends, and I was watching you guys playing Valheim in the chat and muted, and then like literally I was just fucking jealous.
Yeah, that's an addiction or something. That's not healthy.
Because I played the original one about a week after you lot had been on, and you guys had already learned how to make things. So then you gave me a little mini tutorial, which was actually really helpful. And then we slayed the game. But then the second update, when I was in, when like another boss come out, what boss was it that come out? Was it Yagluth eventually happened, or?
No, I think Yagluth was always in it. Was it not?
What other boss was it? We weren't Mistlands, because...
No, I think that was just a big update.
Was it a big overhaul update?
Yeah, like they changed like bone mass and shit like that, didn't they? Do you remember?
Yeah, oh, yeah. So then we went and played it massively again. I think we've done 3 run-throughs already, haven't we?
Yeah. It's just a great game.
And then we started adding our own mods and just having a bit of fun, and that, troll head is just amazing that you put on your body.
Friendly. You guys have been awesome. Thank you very, very much for all that stuff. Now we're going to move into some of the conversations that we had with some of the people that we play with very regularly. So without further ado, this one, they're all pre-recorded, so I'm just going to dump them in. That's cool. Should we start with Defcon, Mark, or Wes?
Let's start with Defcon, our Valhalla man.
All right, here we go. Everyone, do you know what? I'm going to have a little... I've lost my drink. There it is. Little swiggy poo.
Is that a Hazy Jane?
No.
Oh.
It's San Pellegrino lemon.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I love San Pellegrino.
Yeah, but they're super bitter when I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, right.
Right. Our next guest, you've probably heard us speak of him quite a few times and seen him maybe in some of our shorts and videos or whatever. He's our only US friend. He's the only one dumb enough to hang around with us for this long enough a time. And it's Defcon.
Hey! And I was also brought into friendship by false pretenses, I just want to say. Someone pretended to be an American.
Oh, yeah.
And started this whole tumble.
So you thought you were befriending like a southern
I
guy.
thought I found a another resident redneck, and I'm like, here we go, I got one.
Got one.
Yeah, well, hawk time, boys, we got one.
Yeah.
We're quite rare, in DayZ.
So yeah, for anyone that doesn't know what DEF CON's talking about, well, we spoke about it. We're a Stalkersy RP server. I put on an American accent. The rest is history, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I was stalking him, and I decided to see what this guy was about. Seen he was streaming, popped online, was like listening to him talk to himself and in a British accent. And I'm like, wait a second.
Something squirmy around here.
And I was watching a little longer. Finally, I was like, you fake. You're fake. What is this? And instantly, what does Andy do? Instantly changes into an American accent. He goes, no, I was just trying out my accent.
I was trying out a British accent, damn limeys.
God, it's so great.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was 2019?
Eons.
Early
Maybe
2020?
No, it was before 2020.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was whenever the Stalkersy server came out, but well, anyway. Hey, I was actually so you're like from Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
I was watching these videos. Have you got a version, or have you seen these videos of these girls that are going to college? Like,
Oh, they're amazing.
My
Yeah.
name's Maisie, and I'm going to KYC. Go hits.
Go Bobcats. Yeah.
Go mushrooms, me. If you can't,
And then that guy takes a piss out of him afterwards. Hey, I'm Crazy Jane, off from Utah State University. Come on, you basketballs.
Oh my God.
some of them are just like Hellcats.
Hellcats. Yeah. Go you balls.
That's so fucking weird.
I
Have
love
you
him.
seen
I
them,
do love him,
DEF CON?
man.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
He was a part of them. He's the one that goes and films them.
It's like for real. So, we're already synonymous. Like, do you wear shoes? I went to California and my accent was so thick when I was younger that they were like, wait a minute, you're so dark skinned and blonde hair. And you're, where are you from? And it's like, I tell them, I'm from Kentucky. And they're like, you wear shoes? I'm like, fuck off.
Do you know Colonel Sanders?
Oh my God. It just kills me. It's like, and then when I go to watch the news, and we're talking, or we're, all of us guys are together. And then I see like a news broadcast thing. It's like they pick the fattest, craziest looking, toothless people. I'm like, I'm from Kentucky, and they robbed the Walmarts. It's like, oh my God.
They took our jobs.
So anyway, I started blasting. So, well, that was fucking Danny DeVito. That's definitely not
That's the wrong accent, see?
Oh dear. So I mean, in the future, DEF CON, we're planning to get you on an episode because we've got too many stories, bro.
So many stories.
From the health and safety officer to fucking Scalisty Island and see all that shit. It deserves its own little space. But this is for our episode 50, where we flip the table, I guess, on ourselves and have asked people to ask us things. I'm hoping you've got something rolled up your Kentuckian sleeve in your Kentucky basket.
You know me, though. I just like to talk about just random shit. So, but like, because the hottest thing on my mind is this DayZ player count and interactions. Like, that's one of the most fun things that we can do is have these interactions. And it's just so, like, I caught myself doing it the other day. I just ran in, perfect time for an interaction, shot the guy. Why? Because I just didn't want to die first. So, and it's like, man, I miss that. And when I was thinking about like, what causes this? What causes a great DayZ moment? And it really comes down to, I thought it was maps. Maps are a good way to do it, right? But not a lot of people mod and not a lot of people want to get into that. But it's the unique conditions, right? So, for instance, like in .57, this is pre-alpha stuff, right?
Hell, right? Yeah, you're going on your own on this one, dude.
Yeah. So they put these they couldn't get the military right. People weren't going north anyway, and they were having real massive issues with loot economy. So what did they do? All the little guard shacks. They put tier 3, tier 4 military loot. We're on the coast with tier 3, tier 4 military loot. It was like World War III in every spawn town, but it was a blast. I mean, everybody's rushing around trying to get to the police station and all these little buildings that could have spawned, like anything that spawned military spawned Top Gear. And we were just, it was a blast, right? You know, you have an interactions just because of so many people. You spawn in, you see another guy, and you're like, oh my God, you hear the gunshots. Like, we got to get out of here. Let's stick together and find a gun, you know? And boom, you got Interaction City. And then after that was over, we had .61. And like .61 brought in Death from Rain.
What?
It was, yes. If it rained outside and you got in that rain, you were dead in 5 minutes.
What, because you got like the cold or whatever?
The cold, man. They brought in the punishing cold. And so you're like in the middle of an area. You grab some sticks. Your buddy gets in there. You start building a fire. People come rushing in. Hey, I'm friendly. I just need to get warm. And you got a whole house full of people trying to get warm.
Yeah.
But it was just stuff like that.
And that then obviously prompts that interaction, right? Hey, I was planning to go here. Have you been here yet? Or let's go up together or whatever. But I think like interactions today are very based on like people having gear fear or not, because like you said, you ran into a place, you shot him because you didn't want to get shot first. I guess that's because of the attitude that people have. It's very KOS-y these days, and at least in the like, even compared to like 3 years ago, I feel like I had way more interactions 3 years ago than I have done recently. But I think that's why most of the interactions happen when you're at the beginning of your life, when you're a fresh spawn and you've met another fresh spawn, and hey, do you want to go for a run together? And you know, it's very rarely when you're already semi-geared, you know, fully geared, that you'll start a new adventure with someone, is it really?
Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, it's just, and anymore, even when you're fresh, you go in and you're like, oh, hey, you know, I've heard Dave 1,000 times go to a well and be like, oh, hey, what's going on? And all of a sudden he's like, this bastard's attacking me. And it's like, he has no gear. Dave already ate his pear. What's the point?
Yeah, I'm quite friendly when it comes to a point, and then I'm just like, oh, fucking gonna kill the whole server now.
That's right. He wants the bones. Dave wants their bones.
It depends what server you go on. You're going on a mouse, and you're very low on health and need food, and you see that body. Well, it's basically a walking stack of bones. I'm not gonna get them.
I was going to say tasty human fruit.
Human fruits is.
If it wasn't for the jerking part, you know, when you're aiming down the sights, that's the part that makes cannibalism horrible.
Oh. Remember when you could eat human fat and it still registered just fat? It wasn't kuru fat.
Yeah,
that was good times. Then you could cook them up, but
yeah, you could also use duct tape to fix your rifle as well.
Anything. Duct tape fixed fucking anything.
Well, the original cannibals, you could eat raw human meat, and once you've already got kuru, it didn't really bother you. It didn't make you sick or anything like that. So it wasn't until later when you had to cook food that they made it being a cannibal's even harder.
Yeah.
So DEFCON, what questions have you got for me and Bumhead?
Yeah. All right. You're just going to ask that, and I should have already prepared to have it in front of me.
Lovely.
Well, I mean, you know, one of the biggest questions I had was just like me. I'm kind of a fickle person. I'm one of these people that if I enjoy it or it gets me excited, anything, I will beat it into the ground. I will do everything you can do, grind it out. And I mean, I will just eat, sleep, breathe, and consume whatever this thing is, right? And then one day a switch flips and I'm not as interested anymore, and I'm moving on. And so my question is, how do you continue to put out such good episodes? And they really are good, and it's no joke. But how do you keep the motivation? I mean, there's just times where let's look at it, I'm like, I'm not going to play DayZ again. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm so aggravated. But yet you guys still manage to put on a great show, have interesting things to talk about, and how do you keep that going?
I like this. I'll send you that PayPal later. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie, open and honest, man. Sometimes you do lack the motivation to do it. You do go, oh, fuck, I really need to like do this and do that, but I've got to record the podcast. And sometimes it does happen like that. And I think we had was it Glaz that we interviewed, Dave, who said, you two you spur each other on, where one's down, the other picks them up, and vice versa. And I think from my point of view, yeah, there are days where I don't want to record. There are days where we record an episode. We do an episode every week, but we haven't.
And I'm a bit flat, and I'm very flat in the first 5 minutes, and then Andy's like, "You all right? Do you need like Tabasco in the eye or something?"
Well, didn't I shove a Barocca up your bum one time or something?
Yeah,
like that?
I think you did. Yeah,
not really. By the way, everyone, before you start fucking thinking we're
No,
far
that's
too
after.
close. That would
also,
be weird,
what-
wouldn't it? What would happen if you put actual Barocca up your bum?
I think you're poo green.
Do you reckon it would just bubble like a volcano, like those elephant toothpaste volcano things in
Oh,
school
yeah.
science? But I think really, we just make jokes. We fucking talk about something that we know very well, that we even had loads of fun on, or we talk about an old run or something like that, and it spurs me on, at least anyway, to talk about something that I remember that I enjoyed, and then that will bring me back to being,
Yeah, a
Also,
little nostalgia, you know?
yeah.
people as well. So like when you say nice things, it's very rare. But when you say nice things to me, it makes me like, actually, yeah, it gives me the motivation, like kicks you on. You know what I mean? Like the crowd cheering you on a sports game. It's like when people talk to us on our Discord and on our like stuff. It's like actually that spurs us on to make this podcast. We would probably still be doing it if the podcast had bombed. Do you know what I mean? I reckon we'd still be doing it, but then like doing it in different ways. But then me and Andy are now sort of settled into our unsettled ways at the moment and making sort of semi-organized episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'd be doing it as regularly because I think to
No.
begin with, didn't you say you wanted to do it like every other week or something like
Yeah,
that? And I was like,
bi-weekly. In my book, I got written down bi-weekly. So.
yeah, I was like, let's start doing it every week and see if it's too much. And then it just got found. I don't even know really how it happened when we got, I guess, discovered. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
But it just kind of grew really quickly. I thought, oh, fuck, okay, well, let's just carry on and ride the wave and see how it goes. But yeah, I think it's very much the people that listen to it make us, not with a gun to our head, but they make us do another episode, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes sense. That does make sense. But have you ever thought, because you guys got this vibe, it's obvious you've been friends forever and you feed off each other really well. So, like, you ever heard of the Good Mythical Morning group?
Yes. Good mythical morning.
Right. And so you guys got a vibe like that. So have you ever thought about potentially someday expanding, maybe?
Oh, now that you'll have to wait till Christmas.
I expand every time I talk to you, Dev.
My trousers expand.
In my pants.
All right, I think people got it. Yeah,
they got it, man. They got it.
Cool.
I've got
All right.
a 10 over here.
Shit, dude. So we were meant to record for 10 minutes and we're currently at minute 26. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but wish me luck in the edit.
Yeah, that's the same reason, David. You're sitting there going, it's 3 a.m., DEFCON. I'm like, nah, it's only like 8 or 9 here, man. It's great. Let's keep playing.
Well, we're fucking eager to get back on. We're right outside Tissy, so we should go do
That's
that
right.
now, yeah?
You guys got to come pick me up. I'm in cab.
Oh, you're fucking joking. All right.
No.
We're definitely going to die on the way. All right, wish us
All
luck.
right, fellas. It's been great, man. I appreciate it. And congrats on 50.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
dude.
boy. Yeehaw!
Oh my God, we've already screwed up that mic.
Hi, Andy. Can I have my cowboy hat back, please?
Thanks, DEFCON, you absolute legend. Been playing with you for too long for you to not appear on this podcast at some point, so there you go.
Top man.
We're going to go with Wes now, I think. Should we do Wes?
We should go for Wesley.
Yeah, officially, yeah.
Yeah, Wesley.
Vriendelijk.
Oh, I needed a break.
Motherfuck.
What?
Motherfuck.
There's no way to introduce yourself.
I don't need introduction.
You know I'm recording at all times.
I know.
Right?
Let me open my
ass.
My Bible.
Bible?
Mm-hmm.
You got a little black book?
Oh, I got all kinds of books.
I got red ones, I got blue ones.
Okay.
Hang on.
No.
No, why? Listen.
I ain't got time, man.
This is the way you treat us after all of this time. You need to introduce yourself.
But I don't want to.
Andy knows who you are.
I'm the man of many names. I had over 1,000 of them, and for now I'm being called Firefly, aka Lampy. I've been playing with these guys for way too long, and as you can tell, I'm going quite insane about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And this is Wes. We don't call you any of those fucking 900. I think you went by Erno for a little while, didn't you?
Not to my knowledge.
This is Wes. He is the world's leading Dutch Erno impersonator.
I think you still have that on my Steam profile. That comment.
Probably.
Oh God, this feels weird, man.
Why?
I don't know. This just feels weird.
Normal, like talk to us.
Is
Normal.
Dave like? Has he got his hand on your leg?
I feel something.
Oh, it might be his
I don't.
penis then.
That's the problem.
If it's small and sharp, it's his penis.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, I'm gonna have to go, guys.
Right, so you got some questions for us. Shoot.
All right, I got 3 questions.
3. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the one for DayZ. Okay, here it goes. You guys ready?
Nope.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Yep.
Fuck you. All right. What? Okay. What is the most unforgivable thing you've done in DayZ that still haunts you today?
Oh.
That you still have bad fucking days over.
What about have you got one, Dave?
I have.
Then you go first, because I need to think, because I've done too many unforgivable things.
I ran with a group on the Greyman server, and you know how like ruthless the Greyman server was. So you had to. It was like the mouse, where you had to get someone's. But initially, you need bones, basically. And I ran with a guy for ages, and he was like, "You got any food?" No food. I had loads. It was all that sort of shit. I had loads of it, and I just basically used him as like a camel. And then when we got to a certain point, I just fucking shotgunned him. Oh, it was,
So just
we
like
ran
a
up to,
complete
like,
betrayal.
Messina. Huh?
Just a complete betrayal.
Yeah, it was so bad. So bad.
I think one of the things that I regret the most is because I could have prevented it. And it was the time that comes to mind. I've done this a few times, basically, by accident. I've shot my friends in the head a lot, and I've killed them. And one of the ones, which I might as well bring up now, is the time that I shot you in the back of the head, Wes.
Fuck you. Yeah. I'm surprised that you didn't say the one of that video you got with the one on Stalker Z.
What one? What are you talking about?
The one you were running with Ben, with that cannibal guy.
Oh, yeah, we hunted him down. I don't regret that for a single second.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
so let me just quickly run through that story. We found a guy that was being weird, and it was like organic RP, so you kind of like had to, try and make a story or whatever. And this guy said that he was just finding fresh. He used to drink their blood. And we're like, well, we're not having that. So we followed him for ages. We kind of ran with him for a little while, being his friend or whatever. And then we got him down. He started cooking. We ran with him for about an hour. And when he started cooking, we just held him up and we were like, look, we're not going to kill you, but you're fucked up. So drop all your guns. Give me your shoes and go on your way. And he was like in the middle of nowhere. He was going to die. We sent him off to a death sentence. But I don't regret that because he was a fucking freshy taster. Is that what? I don't know what that's called.
Freshy killer.
Freshy.
Eater.
Yeah, no, because he wasn't killing them. He was just like drinking their
Drinker.
blood. He said he would like sneak up behind them and like take their blood.
Blood sucker, something you called it.
Like, that's fucking weird, right?
Yeah, quite a weird guy.
I don't find it weird.
No, but the thing that came to mind when you said that is sometimes in DayZ, when I get a bit bored, I like to fuck around. So I loaded a load of rubber slugs into my shotgun, and you and I think Matthias had gone on a run for quite a few hours in Chernarus, and I got bored, loaded my shotgun with rubber slugs, shot you in the back of the head, but what I forgot to do was take the one out of the chamber. So I shot you in the back of the head with a buckshot, and I ended the run. And
I still remember that.
I just wish if I'd done that 3 seconds just to double fucking check, Nah.
I think the worst thing about that is that we were not even on the coast. We were like fucking up at fucking Tissy somewhere.
Yeah, we were near Tissy, yeah. I think we were in like Sinnerstock or something like that. We weren't very far from Tissy at all. Gutted.
Right, all right.
Okay, you see you have 3 questions.
Yeah, all right. The next one is going to be a lot faster, I think. I hope for you guys. All right. If you could have a coffee with any historical figure in the world, who would it be and why?
Andy?
Oh, bless you. Thanks, Dave.
No. Andy isn't a historical figure yet.
Oh, so
So
it
I
has
get
to
him
be.
assassinated.
It has to be a historical figure.
Oh, could be anyone.
Oh, well, fucking make your mind up.
Fuck you. I'm making it easy for you guys now.
All right.
Clearly not.
I can't think of
All
a
right.
historical figure.
So I know what mine is.
As long as it's not me, because I don't want to drink coffee with y'all. Fuck you.
Great. I'll answer then, Andy, if you're procrastinating.
I'm not procrastinating. It's not a question you get asked every day, is it? So I haven't got an answer ready.
I've got an answer ready.
Whatever.
Oh, we're still waiting.
Whenever you're ready, Dave.
All right then. So mine would be Douglas Bader. The geezer had no legs and flew Spitfires during the war and Hurricanes. He had no fucking legs. He must be some sort of he's like superhuman, man. He is like amazing. I'd like to have sat down and had a coffee with him.
Right.
Andy's still thinking, or he's looking in the internet, wiki, and
he's regretting this.
Dude, I can't. If I have to pick just one person, there's loads of people that I would talk to and have a coffee with. But then I tell you, what about just like good era, 1960s John Lennon? That would be sick. Or see, now I've got more. Patrick Swayze. He's a legend.
Picks.
No, I'm in a coffee shop. There's loads of people in it, Dave. They're all in here, right?
You can't have a coffee with a whole fucking room. He stood there at the front and everyone's drinking coffee in front of us. I'm having a coffee with you, you, and you. But you at the back there,
Drinks
no.
are on me.
Eyes are on me, all on me. He's all about me.
Who would you go for, Wes?
Johnny Cash.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Oh, is it
Fuck
because he had a
yeah,
ring of
Johnny
fire
Cash, man.
after the curry?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
How
a
did
good
you
one.
survive that?
All right. My
your last
final question. Would you rather spend 1 year at the North Pole or 2 years in the Sahara Desert?
That's bloody good. I know what I'd pick.
Shall I go first this time? Because I feel like
Maybe, yeah.
I'm doing a lot of thinking and I'm not actually getting anywhere with it. So I'm going to go straight with 2 years in the Sahara Desert. Because I think, well, people fucking like live in or around it or at least traverse it. North Pole, right? The only fuckers that are there are polar bears. You're going to get eaten. There's no polar bears in Sahara Desert, so that's my logic. Plus,
Yeah, I could be a Berber.
Sunbathing,
I could be a
bro.
Berber tribe. I could be part of the Berber tribe and go around the Sahara.
Yeah. What about
What
you?
are you?
Yeah, what are you picking?
Wesley? Probably North Pole, man. I'm bad in the heat. I cannot take fucking heat.
You can't handle heat.
My logic is you can dress on it in the wintertime and you cannot dress on when it's fucking warm.
Oh, so you can get
You
yourself.
just wear like the thinnest shorts you can. It's socially acceptable in the
and I'm
Sahara
still
Desert.
dying.
To show your nipples.
Fuck.
It's
your
socially
pasty Dutch
acceptable
nipples
to show
out,
your
Wes.
nipples in the Sahara Desert.
I think it's not good for me to walk around like them. I'm a vampire, so people will probably be scared.
Oh, Mark's the palest person I've ever seen. I have to wear sunglasses around him.
Okay, I'm not that bad then.
Well,
Thank you very much, Wesley.
I will see you guys in chat in 10 minutes then.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to go bounce back over and play some games now, right?
Yeah.
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, okay. Right, bye.
Oh, you want some CFT, Sandy? No?
What?
Okay.
I don't play any other game apart from DayZ, you know this.
We only play
You're
DayZ.
a liar. You're a fucking liar. Bye.
What a little dick.
What a little bitch.
Hey, man, do you want to be friends?
Fuck you, Wes.
What?
No, I'm only joking, man. Wes, thank you very much. I know how much you didn't want to do it.
He loved it.
Yeah, he did love it in the end. He was mad for it. And we've had some fun with Wes over the last couple of weeks because he's been online constantly because as he informed a couple of people the other day, he's unemployed.
Well, he's not. He's technically employed now.
He's
He just
technically
hasn't
employed.
started.
He's just not started yet, but just amazing. He is holding a barn for like 25 minutes, and then it was literally he put in the chat, I can be here all day, guys. I'm unemployed. And then like 8 grenades come flying through the door.
Oh, man, it might even be more than that. There's so many.
I know, so many grenades, man.
Madness. Anyway, last but not least, we have a conversation with Mark.
Your brother, Mark.
Nope.
Bradley!
Hey.
Here he
Okay,
is.
what's going on?
Hello.
Right, just do a volume check for me. So, Mark, can you say Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers?
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
No, you actually fucking nailed that. Dave, can you say Susie Sally sat on sexy Skittles?
Dick.
It's just fapping in the corner.
Dick.
Oh yeah, sexy Sally. Right. Okay. We're a go.
Hello.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So for those that don't know, this is the Mark that we berate and call a prick all the time.
Hello.
The squad.
Hello. Introduce
Hello.
yourself. I'm a prick.
I can't deny it, can I?
No, if history has told us anything, we're always correct.
Well, that's the thing, though. I can always argue it, but I can never win.
No, because we're all louder than you are.
Well, yeah, that's a fair point. See what I mean? The bullying continues.
So how many questions have you got?
Right, like 2 or 3.
Two or three? You're going to make him up as you...
It's whether or not I feel like I feel like I should ask them, or whether or not they're good questions.
Okay. Dave, are you in the room?
Huh?
Are you in the room?
I'm in. I'm just waiting.
Okay. He's being very quiet there, that's all.
I get to this time of night, I'm just a quiet guy.
It's fucking not even 9 o'clock, mate. You're getting old.
I'm here in the dark.
Got 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Until Grandpa needs to take his pills and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Take my blue pills and stay up all night. What the fuck?
And pitch a 10. Right, go. Before we fucking get carried away.
Saves me rolling out of bed.
Over to you, Mark.
Over to you, Mark.
Question time. Okay. Oh, I don't know now. Can't find them. I've got them written down, but I can't find them now.
This is going really well. Don't
Nailed
worry,
it.
I'll edit all of this out.
He won't.
I won't make you sound silly at all.
Yeah. No, I genuinely, I had them up.
Are they,
I've closed.
are they in your
I've lost
pocket?
them. No, they are on my web browser. Here you go. It's a bit of a silly one, but obviously it's DayZ related. And I just thought, Dave will come up with something stupid.
Huh.
If DayZ characters could only communicate through interpretive dance, how would they convey danger?
How would they convey danger?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dave, do you want to answer first?
Like Russian dance. Like a little Russian dance. A short one is kicking his legs but sitting down. Danger, like
Like, just kick his legs like in the direction of danger.
The enemy, like, hey, over there, hey.
Oh, I reckon. So I thought of something immediately similar to that. I was thinking of like some sort of like squat twerk where you kicked your legs to like the direction of where the danger was, like some kind of like a squat and then like a slut drop. Yeah, let's have some slut dropping Bambis.
I feel like everyone would just be looking at you instead of looking for the danger there.
Yeah,
because you find them sexy.
Yeah, can you imagine like you did it, but no one knew that you could do that in game? I feel like, what the fuck is that guy doing over there? Just slut dropping instead of like teabagging. It's like a sexy teabag, just teabagging all the dead Zeds and shit. Maybe it's more of a victory dance. Maybe I haven't thought this through very well.
Sounds like something either Wes or Defcon would do.
Yeah, probably after they've knocked our ass out. They knock us out and then just fucking...
But they said on that last run when they died, Andy, that you didn't actually log out and you just hid and killed them.
Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I mean, for context, we've just stopped playing around. Well, I stopped about an hour ago. We just stopped fooling around with each other. We were playing a DayZ server. I can't remember what it was called. And we got all the way to... What is that place? It's all the way west, just before Mishkino, the summer camp area with the dam and all that.
Big summer camp near the snow something, I think.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
Olympic Park.
The Olympic Park, is that what it's called?
I know. I don't know what I do not know
the
what
big
the
old dam.
village is called.
The big old dam, and then
Zvir, I believe.
No, it's just north of Zvir. Anyway, actually I wasn't there. I logged out to go make dinner. And then 2 minutes later, you all got taken out by one dude?
Well, they did. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, all three of us. We found a working car, that could be rebuilt. We're all messing around in it. And I was sitting in the back. Wes and Defcon were running around. Wes jokingly made a joke saying he shut the door on me and I couldn't get out while I was in the invent and said, "Ha, you're going to die execution style." And literally 30 seconds later, we all died.
Rip. It wasn't that bear come back to haunt us. He just like got and glitched from the fucking rock, picked up an AK and fucked you up.
Metallurg, that's where it was.
Metallurg?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Metallurg. That's the that camp area. It's by Tashina. Platina Tashina. I can't say it.
Goddamn. All right, well, you've got another question?
I do, if I can find it again. It's more of a general question of how you guys feel of the evolution of DayZ in regards to modding and customization.
Oh.
And is there any mods that you feel that should be vanilla in the game?
Oh. Yeah, loads.
Very good question, Mark. Actually, very good question.
I mean, even with this like latest patch from when we were recording this little clip, the latest patch of all like the bum bags and stuff, people mod that in as a mod, haven't they, and things like that. But
Yeah, people. Yeah, me personally, I think bicycles should be vanilla.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's modded into the Karma Crew servers, and I think it's a very good addition.
I mean, for me, there is that one aiming mod that we saw on the Stalker server for the scopes.
Oh,
yeah.
The PU scope. Yeah, the one. Yeah.
That was what do they call that? I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, yeah, because Taupe hates it. That's the one that Taupe hates, isn't it?
Gunplay mod.
Yeah, gunplay mod, yeah.
Do you know what I think would be... Now, this isn't like a direct port, but I think Deer Isle should be vanilla. It should be... But what I mean by that is maps that Bohemia make should be like Deer Isle. Like the things where they've got the challenge to do to go get the Mjolnir and the teleportation shit or whatever, and the beautiful scenes and stuff like that. And every corner of that map has something in it, and it's just really wonderfully designed. I think that style of map, I guess, should be vanilla.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done a little bit to make Livonia attractive with the bunker run, but yeah, essentially, Deer Isle, if it was to become the vanilla map, would quite easily go top of the ranking straight away.
Yeah, I think so. It's one of the best maps out there, especially like for the size of it and everything you can do in it. I think it's really fleshed out. It's been around for years and years and years as well, so it's had all of that time to have John McClane make it, but...
I think there's a few gun mods I'd like in, personally, because I'm a little bit of a, I don't know, I like things to be a little bit true. So this is a Russia Cherno Rusky area sort of thing. So SVDs, AKs.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the M4s and M16s are all that there, all the Western weapons. But some more Eastern weapons, like PPSH to be in there. It is only a mod at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think keeping with them Eastern weapons.
But there's NATO choppers and stuff, so there's got to be part of the law somewhere.
Well, why would they fly that long? It's because NATO can afford more fuel. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, we flipped the roles and NATO have invaded Russia.
Blasphemy, that's it. You're going to have the fucking CIA watching your PC now. You're done.
You're going to get us hacked, man. You're going to get our fucking Twitter account hacked.
Just like, yes, it's working.
Oh no, he works for the enemy. Betrayed by my own blood.
We have ways of making you talk.
Mr. Bond.
Mr. Mark.
Just puts me in the corner in a dark room with a single light. Please, I'm sorry.
Cool. You got any more?
Yeah, I have one or two.
Sure, you don't have to do them.
No, I do want to do them. However, I just keep losing them, so I forget which one it is I want to do.
You fucking bell.
With survival or open world games in general, how's DayZ influenced your perspective on them?
No, the rest is shit.
just bottom line, the rest is shit.
Yeah, there's only one top dog in this race.
Okay, fair enough. Like, you're not even open to another open world survival?
Look, I am, and I've tried it, and I've played like for instance, like Dead Side looked really promising, and it's a really bad example because it ended up being a really terrible game. But I was hoping that, shit, is this a DayZ killer? It looked like a DayZ killer. It felt like a DayZ killer. But then it was just boring as fuck. And The thing with DayZ is that what you can't get now is almost everybody that you play with has played forever, has played for a long time, or watched for a long time, or do you know what I mean? If a new game came out tomorrow, you don't have that. They're starting from day one. So one of the good things, the most unique things about DayZ is that people have so much invested in it already that spills into your interactions. People don't really there's a lot less gear fear, I guess, or a little less learning, and I don't really know. I don't really know, but that definitely plays into how DayZ feels. And that's really difficult to get with a new game.
Yeah, it's like I come across a new player the other day. They didn't have a clue. I don't know whether they're acting like they didn't have a clue, but genuinely, I was like, take them to the well, show them all that sort of stuff. And I was like, I'm actually excited for you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not excited to show you. I'm excited for you. Remember how sweaty them first couple of weeks were when we were playing on the Xbox?
Yeah.
It was, your hands were so fucking sweaty. The Xbox control was slipping out.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the journey is wild, isn't it?
You mentioned experiences on the Xbox. There's a story that you shared, Andy, on way back in a few episodes about when we were playing Xbox and we went into was it not Berezino? We went into military tents and the guy came in coming in the tent. We panicked so hard with that.
I think that was like the first time we'd ever heard someone speak in game, and we knew that it was like a dangerous area because we'd watched. I mean, we're talking Balota, man. Like I'd run through Balota with the blindfold on now, but back then it was oh shit, this is military and we're gonna get killed. And then just some random dude VoIPs and goes, well, I'm coming in the tent. I'm coming in the tent. Well, what the fuck? Both Mark and I are shitting ourselves. We don't know what buttons to press. Like, we're fucking around. Probably dropped our controls at one point. So shit like that. What other game do you get that kind of experience / interaction in?
Farming Simulator.
What?
If your crops don't grow, you're shitting yourself.
Well, you said Farmer Simulator.
Farming Simulator.
Hey, get the fuck out. Hey, you fool. Get the fuck out.
Hey, you get the fuck out.
You can always ask Paddy about that one, whether or not that's true.
He loves simulators, don't he?
One last question for you guys, and it's to do with you two personally, really. Obviously, you guys have known each other for donkey's years now, haven't you? I was just curious to what was like way back when. What were the games that you were playing when you were getting into it?
Shit, we were talking about this at the weekend. We had a little mini school reunion with a guy that moved to New Zealand, Andy, and one of our mates called Ricky, and we went through lower school, middle school, upper school, apart from when Chris Hand moved to New Zealand, and we were just talking about the games we used to play, like Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
Amazing game.
Was it Unreal Tournament?
We did play Unreal Tournament in school. I think someone sideloaded it into, or got all the files and put it in some sort of shared drive on the PCs, and then we found out how to run it. I'm pretty sure that, or was that college? I can't remember, but yeah.
I don't know, man. There was one we were playing Counter-Strike Source, but then
1.6.
We used to play WWE a lot.
Yeah, that was our
WWF. Back then it was called WWF, but yeah, the Hardy Brothers, fucking
Medal of Honor on PS1.
Medal of Honor.
Worms.
The original Medal of Honor.
We fucked with Worms loads, didn't we? I forgot about Worms.
Man, Jesus.
Fuck's sake.
So fucking. We played some OG games back in the day, because we used to say Chris and we spoke about it in the last one of the. Was it the last episode, Andy? We spoke about it. It's like Chris and had all the dollar. So he'd always get the game before we did. We didn't need to get it, so we just went around his house with one of our controllers. Chris was, to see him at the weekend was like a blast from the past. And we were literally just going around like, oh, remember when we used to play that game? And remember the graphics of that game? How fucking shite it is.
It's lifelong gamers, man. Lifelong gamers.
Yeah.
The main reason for that question for me is because obviously when we played Xbox before DayZ, I hadn't really known of you, Dave, all that much. Like Andy hadn't really said much, this and the other. So one day you just popped up. I was like, oh, who's this geezer? Like, oh, who are you?
That's because he's my dirty little secret. I like to keep him locked away
I've known him longer than you.
I think I've known Dave longer than you've been alive. I definitely have.
That's a fair
actually.
point. I'm 26, so that's quite possible.
That's definitely possible.
Yeah, fucking hell. Brilliant. All right. Well, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate
no,
that.
thanks, Mark.
Three fully fleshed out questions.
Well constructed.
I mean, it's a first for you.
And he didn't mention about his boyfriend once.
Oh, Richard. I forgot about him.
Richard.
Goes by the name Dick.
Love me a bit of dick.
Love me a bit of meat. Meat's back on the menu, boy. Imagine saying that somewhere in the wrong place.
Just before you go down on your boyfriend.
That is the greatest sound ever.
Oi! And that's it. We are done.
No, we'd like to say big thank you to everyone for all your questions and stuff. We really do appreciate it. You've made this episode extremely fun and engaging. We really enjoyed the listening to all your questions. There was loads of questions. We couldn't put them all in, but we may use them at a future point in this journey that we're going on. That was deep.
Yeah, that was very deep, dude. Fucking hell, not like you.
I know. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I can't really add any more to that, really, dude. You fucking nailed it. You guys have been awesome. We asked for help and you guys showed up, so thank you very, very much. So there we go. Episode 50 done. Episode 51 is out next, obviously, because that's the way numbers work. Do you reckon we'll have that Northwest update by then?
I think we will. I don't know, but it'll definitely be on experimental and might be worth having a little tinkle.
Yeah. Well, actually, this episode comes out, so today when you're listening, it's the 6th of October, and that's a day after the update. So maybe then episode 51 is going to be about that.
Yeah, maybe.
And just one more time, don't forget to follow the Mince Pie Guy. Love you, bye. No, fuck, I did it again.
Why'd you do that, man? Why'd you do that to yourself?
Didn't mean to. It was accident.
But thank you. If you do follow the Mince Pie Guy on Instagram, give him a check out. He did, sponsor us. You might recognise just when you're listening to the review or reading the reviews, just remember the other guy's voice on the podcast.
The other guy. Is that all I am to you now?
Well, seems that Yasmin only knows your name, so it's fine.
Yeah. Fuck you. Sorry to you again. Anyway. Thank you very much, dudettes. You've been brilliant. Until next time, peace out.
Yeah, for now.
Cool.
Yeah, no rush, man, because actually, it's a drop